This is Zephyr Green with more Diablo 1 today. And this character is Slice and Dice, my melee rogue. Last time I was trying to do a mana shield oriented shift. I don't think it worked out so well. So I'm going to put this back on. We do have this life-stealing undead crown and kind of a crappy sword at this point. So having a little extra vitality and faster hit recovery and stuff like that, I think is just going to be sadly better than this. The resist all might be of value where we're at. I'm unsure. Just unsure. We lose 7 armor. We're apparently going negative in our mana because we've messed with this over and over. But yeah, that resist is probably the only reason I would wear this at this point. I don't know. The extra health might be a little bit of value. The hit recovery is huge. Tell me in the comments what you think. What's the best choice there? I don't know. I probably won't be using Mana Shield.
What can I do for you?
9 all attributes. Longsword of Blood. Longsword, I assume that's still a one-handed sword. Let's go get some gold. If true. I don't remember if it stacks. Does lifesteal stack? Life and mana stealing. Okay, the amount of lifesteal is based on damage done even if the monster has less HP left. The amount is not cumulative if you have more than one item with the capability of stealing life. So an item of blood will take precedence over an item of leech. An exception is the undead crown, which is cumulative with an item of blood or an item of leech. The Helm of Spirits, Shadowhawk, and the Eater of Souls, however, are treated as items of blood, and lifesteal does not work against players. So it would stack with our Undead Crown. It also means that we could potentially move on from the Undead Crown at some point in the future. So for now, 2 to 10. Let's double check here. 2 to 10, we have... It's not really any better damage, though. Resist magic isn't terrible. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, we'll put this sword up here somewhere. Just in case we want to go back to it. So, actually, let's double check this. Yeah, so it's literally just 2 max, 2 min. We lost 2 minimum and gained 2 maximum. Do we have town portal? We have town portal everywhere. Infravision. I'll keep that one. I'm gonna get rid of all these mana potions. Let's see here. Double check that my sound quality is okay. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Okay, let's get rid of that, and then
I can do that.
don't wanna. How do I? There we go. Sure, I'll just kind of move these things around here. Good old Tetrising. I kind of wish Akara sold rings. I know that he does, but I wish she did too. Or maybe she could sell an amulet or something. I don't know. That could be interesting. She sells books. Book of Inferno, Book of Guardian. Staff of Inferno. Lord's Quarterstaff, 82% bonus damage. Well, I'm not buying that, but that sounds good. I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but I do want to do a staff-only run, like macking things with staffs. I don't know. I don't know how that'll work out. I've done a two-handed, like, axe user. It was, that's down that way. Let's see here. Yeah, I did a two-handed axe user a while back. A couple years back. That was fun. As long as I can hit, I might survive. Nope, nope, nope. It's a lot of lifesteal. I like it. Oh, that hurt. How dare you? There we go. Save one potion just for the sake of using another potion. A ring. What are you doing down here? What is this hit rate? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, we'll just walk away here. If we weren't taking so much damage, maybe the lifesteal would be useful. Right now, I think I'm just going to have to pop potions here and there. Acquired 40 strength. Well, that's no good. I don't know why I'm even picking it up, actually. Come on. Yeah, 5 life a hit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh my goodness. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Let's see here. I don't know what to do here. Let's see. Can I get him to come one at a time? Claymore. That's... Surely that's two-handed. If not... I'm curious. I will say that resisting fire is probably a good thing right now. Let's save. Let's save. Let's see here. We are on floor 12. There are 16 floors. We'll probably be going a lot slower as we're having issues here. And it's only going to get worse. There's like the succubi or witches or whatever. Those really suck. So interesting watching my health just go up by like 2 points and then go down like 4 and then go up 5 and then go down 3. I know Diablo 2 got crazy with lifesteal and that made it probably a lot less interesting, to be honest. I mentioned it before, but like Path of Exile has like a lifesteal maximum. Oh, jeez. That was close. Why are you so mean? Leave me alone. Stop smacking my shield specifically.
I have no room.
And we're just gonna use a healing potion. Get out of here with your sword attacks. I don't like them. There we go. That's beautiful. I'll give you 3 guesses which stat I'm going to put all this into. That's right, dexterity. Okay, short staff of firebolt. I don't think that's going to sell for much. Maybe a little bit, but... Okay, we're just gonna do this for now. The shield blocking is so bad. So bad. Yeah, if I could actually, like, if I had the capacity to lifesteal and mana steal at the same time, that'd be really neat. Just the power of having completely 2 different health pools at that point would be interesting. I'm just gonna use one. Just top off. The lifesteal is great, but not actually... Actually wonder if I'm missing more often. Because of the other one had in ignores armor. Whoa. That's a lot of dudes. A lot of very big dudes. Oh, and there's a bridge right there. How do I want to handle this? How do I want to handle this? Not getting surrounded would be probably preferred. If I can just get a couple of them down. Oh boy. Let's just move a little bit. Okay, okay, okay. Well, that's a little excessive. It's a little too much fire. I went down to 2 health there if you didn't see it. I didn't see it, but I just popped a potion. Accidentally fumbled 2 potions and saw my health go down to 2 there. That was terrifying. Oh, yeah. Let's save regularly here. I don't want to have to redo stuff. But yeah, I don't know. This sword might not be doing it for me. That poison damage is magic, so it could be helpful for those guys. And the lifesteal is not bad, but this thing's like 12 or 13% or something like that, so it's really good. Okay, let's actually untrap the chest. There we go. The binding of the three. Oh. Come here. Come this way. Come over here so I can manipulate your movements. Oh my gosh. That did not work out. No. Mm-mm. Very bad. Very bad. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab the other sword, and I'm gonna identify this one to see if it's a one-hander. My guess is... I really don't know. Actually, I don't have a guess, because I just don't remember the item types. It's a claymore, so I'd assume it's two-handed, but...
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I don't really care to repair the things I'm not wearing here.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Okay, we got a new ring. Resist magic. That's pretty good. And then... it is one-handed. But... 1 to 12 versus 2 to 10. It's a lot of low rolls there. I don't know. I think this one is better. It just doesn't give me much. It just gives me that extra little bit of accuracy. But that extra little bit of accuracy is the difference of getting stun locked, basically, if I'm trying to kill him quickly. So, I'll just sell the breastplate. It's completely useless to me right now.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Yeah, it's not worth much. Here's a fun thing. I may have mentioned this in like the very first episode. In Diablo 1, your sellback value is garbage. And I love this. When I was making my Diablo 2 mod, let me double check the durability on this. Okay. Ring of Vim, Ring of some other stuff. Vitality. What was the Optic Amulet? It gives lightning and magic. Ember Ring. Resist all 18%. I'm gonna wear that, I think.
I have no room.
Sound keeps getting distorted on this. I don't know if it's because I'm recording or because it's the mod. Does he have elixirs yet? Oh, I don't remember when elixirs start popping up. Oops. But yeah, the sellback is like, I think it's 20%, 1/5. Where Diablo 2, it's like 1/2, I think. You know, and in games like, I'm not competitive by any means, but in games like Dota, it's, you know, it's half, and that seems pretty harsh in that kind of game, but here you can just kind of get infinite money. And since you can get infinite money... just trying to do like one cell at a time here. There we go. Okay, my hit ratio is way better. So that was holding me back. Just gonna do that. Just gonna run in. Yeah, so the Pierce's armor is still better than what I got. And I've got all this dexterity and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Battle bow.
So it came to be that the three prime evils were banished in spirit form to the mortal realm, and after sowing chaos across the east for decades, they were hunted down by the cursed order of the mortal Herodrum. The Herodrum used artifacts called soul stones to contain the essence of Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, and his brother Baal, the Lord of Destruction. The youngest brother, Diablo, the Lord of Terror, escaped to the west. Eventually,
So just some lore here.
captured Diablo within a soul stone as well, and buried him under an ancient forgotten cathedral. There, the Lord of Terror sleeps and awakes.
So I assume if you're watching a Diablo 1 video, you know the lore to some degree, but I love the lore and how it was so outlined in Diablo 1, basically what would happen in Diablo 2 more or less. And some of that is like the actual pamphlet. Old school games have an actual physical media of, well, we can't tell the entire story in the game, so we'll tell a lot of it in the actual manual. I always thought that was kind of cool. I used to collect manuals like that, but I've lost a few along the way. Don't know if I have an original Diablo 1 manual. But the PDF is pretty easy to get. At least there's that. But as for speaking to the lore, since I'm not talking about much else right now, as for speaking about the lore, I think the lore of Diablo is one of those situations that is really neat, where you can kind of ignore most of it if you want to. But if you want to get deep into it, it's kind of neat. It's not maybe the deepest thing in the world. I don't know how much health those guys have. Scroll of Identify. I'm not going to waste it on. Where'd it go? There it is. Potion of Health. But just the idea that, at least in the first two games, more heavily, it's emphasized that kind of greater demons require a body. Kind of stereotypical demon possession. And so you need a body to be able to enter the mortal plane. So it talks about how they were banished here without a body and captured in soul stones because they're spirits. Hit points 80 to 90. That's why it takes so many hits to kill them. There we go. They just don't do the damage to kill them. Oh my gosh. Light radius, you curse me. Let's see if we can walk him down here. We'll walk him down this way. So Diablo is technically the younger brother, as weird as that sounds. And lore-wise, he is the only one that fights by himself. Stop hitting my shield. I need a better shield. Having my block rate would be so good. So good. But I have not found a shield that has literally ever had that. Save. So it sets this up, of course, with kind of talking about the three prime evils and that there's not just one, you know. Yeah, this is Diablo. Yeah, he fights by himself. Yeah. Whatever else. Oh my gosh, that's so many of them. And there's a unique in there. I don't want to save again because they're all aggroed. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know what choke point I can put them at, because that's the only way I'm going to beat this many. Yeah, this is going to go really badly. Let's see. Maybe we can go all the way down here and try to get them through a door. Or right here might work. Nope, it didn't work. They got around me. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're just gonna reload. I need the experience because I'm definitely getting under-leveled, I think. That's still way too many. All my armor means nothing when I just get hit anyway. But Diablo being able to escape, so to say, to the west, and he's buried under this ancient cathedral. I think the original lore is that the new cathedral is built on top of the old cathedral. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the original lore. And so the idea was they didn't know. There we go. Okay. 5 out of 15. Oh my gosh. I should not have walked forward. He's gonna break my shield. I'm sorry, I have to reload. I'm not just like gonna straight lose my shield right now. Yeah, it's a little bit stupid, but whatever. Is there another way around that I can maybe go this way? Oh my gosh. Let's take this a little slower. Let's take this a little slower. I apologize. I'm not trying to abuse save states here, but I do want to actually complete the run and not just wipe 17 times. And it's only going to get worse when we get down into hell. There we go. So if those guys have 70 to 80 health, we're just kind of on the brink of needing 5 hits versus 4. If we had just a tiny bit more damage. Gothic shield. Not so much interested in the armor, although 14 armor is huge. 80 strength is a bit excessive. We're probably going to want like a kite shield or something lesser. Gonna keep saving here. Book of Bone Spirit. Technically I have enough magic to get it, so... Good old Bone Spirit. Wait a second. Heals 1/3 of target HP. I do not remember this. Why is it red? Not
enough mana.
Don't know why it's red. Oh, it costs health. I think it costs health. Is that what it is? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I want book, not... 1/3 of target HP. I want to see how this thing scales. Give me a second. I don't remember how this works. Bone Spirit and Diablo 1. Costs 6 health and 24 mana. Mana goes down by 1 per level to a minimum of 12. Deals 1/3 of the target's current health and magic damage, and is half as effective as against players. Even if cast from a staff, it does cost 6 life. The spell... The expended 6 life is recovered if the spell strikes successfully. With Mana Shield turned on, this cost is completely drained from mana instead. Can be blocked and resisted. basically useless against weaker enemies or monsters already near death because it deals current health damage. Let's also check the time here. Ah, this floor is killing me. Both literally and figuratively, I guess. Literally inside of the game, I mean. 18 to magic. Well, we'll save that for later. Could be useful. I'll just save my character for later, too. There we go. Let's just get them one at a time. If they do flames, they don't stagger me, and I can kill them. If they do other things, they always stagger me. It's where a shield might actually be useful. More strength, I mean, for a good shield. Okay. We've got a narrow section here we probably can get them to go through. I also don't do enough damage to stagger them, which is really disappointing. You can't just breathe fire on me? Really? You gotta do this? Oh my goodness gracious, they're just taking turns. Okay, okay. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Imagine if I was an actual warrior. It's not tight enough of a hallway. We'll go back to the little bridge here. Running out of potions. Gonna be running out of a shield again, too. I have no idea the logic on how they attack like 3 times in a row and then pause. Or 5 times in a row right there. Before he decided to go idle. If anybody knows anything about the AI of these things, please let me know. My guess is it's just random. They've got like an idle state and they've got an attack state, and they're just randomizing between those two and some percentage of attack versus idle or retarget or something. What's my shield at? 7. Horrible. How horrible. Nothing in this corner. Did I clear this corner? Apparently not. See, if they decide to breathe fire, I can just tank it. There we go. Even at full health after all that. Did lose some on my shield, though. Do not hit me with your saber. Put that away. Put it away. Okay. Barrels. Nothing fancy in this corner. Mildly disappointed. As for lore, I've seen an interesting video not too long ago. Maybe a year ago. I know I aggroed at least one of them there. Come on. Come on. Those are demons. I can't hit them with Holy Bolt. Well, you don't actually get to make any decisions in the Diablo games, which I think is actually really sad. I think you should totally be making decisions. Even if they're just really subtle. And our shield is broken to pieces. From 6 to 2 durability. What the chances on that cannot be high. Okay, well, I don't know any. That one can be sold. This one, I guess I'll sell that one too. Didn't turn out to be very good.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh, let's buy premium item. Oh, Ring of Thieves, Ring of Precision. Not sure what the
Hello,
ratio
my
on that
friend.
is.
Stay a while and listen.
What is it? Massive longsword, 110% damage, so it'd be 4 to 20 something. 4 to 21, 4 to 20.5, something like that. 20, 10% would be 1, yeah, so 21 damage. That is really good for damage. I might have to try it. It's got nothing else on it, though, which
What can I do for
could be a problem. I don't care about that one. We'll do the massive longsword and then sell Claymore Blood. The battle bow. Why does he buy rings? Why does he sell rings? I don't understand. I'm going to sell this one back. It's disappointing. Put this in our pile of rings down here. Keep this on our person. Let's see. We'll buy some more potions. In Diablo 2, you are chasing after a Dark Wanderer. Lore-wise, this Dark Wanderer is Baal. And that is how it is pronounced in the Diablo universe. But the idea of Diablo 2 is that Diablo is actually tricking you, that there's a greater play going on. And Book of Firewall, no, not Book of Firewall, Staff of Firewall, the Lightning. I don't know why I even come here. I'm not a mage. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the character. I'm not a mage. I was just going to use the mana for extra health, but I get hit so often it does not matter. Oh. Did I look at his stuff? I don't think I looked at his stuff. I think I was gonna. So there is a situation in Diablo 2 where because you can't make any decisions, you technically... I did look at his stuff. He's got this ring. Dexterity, 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 dexterity. 19 to dexterity, you get... What is it? Let's go back to the... thing. Let's see here. 2 hit. Do. Trying to find the formula. That's blocking. Our block is just fine. So it must be right about here. Okay. On the character screen, it is shown as 50 plus half a dexterity plus items to hit percentage. And then on the actual melee hit, it is plus character level plus character bonus. So 19 dexterity would be 8.5 accuracy. But it would potentially give us a small amount of damage. And I believe the damage is... melee character damage. Strength plus dexterity times character level divided by 200 as a flat damage bonus. So, what is our strength? We have 35 strength, we have 120 dexterity. So 35 plus 120 times, I said 35 plus 120. That my calculator is using a calculation of something I already had in there. That is not the right answer. I know you can't see it. I'm not set up to like share a lot of my screen other than the game, so that's what it is. Times character level, which is 20 divided by 200, and it's 15.5 damage. Doing a 19 to 36. Okay. And then we had 19 dexterity times 20 divided by 200. We get 1.9 more damage. We get a little bit more damage if we wore the dexterity ring, but we would lose 2 hit chance if we wore the dexterity ring. And it's really expensive. Is 1.5 damage worth it? That's min and max damage. Puts us at 20.5 and 37.5, or it doesn't really show the points in here, so I don't know if that'd round up or not. I don't think it's worth it because we'd lose so much to hit chance. We'd go from 21 to like 8.5% hit chance bonus. This resist all. I could go back to an ivory, or that's not the right one. Silver ring, yeah, chance to hit. We could go back to this. But then we lose a lot of resists. Resist all. Our issue right now is we're not killing fast enough. We can tank all day long. We just can't kill fast enough. So I think I'll keep that in my inventory for now. And I think I will buy that other ring.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Could you sell a shield once in a while? That'd be great. Okay, so we do gain 2 damage on the top end, 2 damage on the bottom end. So we probably had a half point in there already. And we do get 9 to hit out of it. So it's not terrible. We do get 3 armor. I'm not really concerned about the armor. This massive longsword is the difference of 13 damage. That's huge. But we are losing a lot of 2 hit by losing the penetrate armor stat. I will go buy a town portal scroll. That's what I was going over here for. I talked to her and then didn't finish the thing. We're running out of gold. That could become a problem. Anyway, as I was saying, you're following Bale in Diablo 2. I know I paused there to figure out what I'm doing in the game here. I don't have enough gold. Sure. Why not? Why not carry an identity scroll? If I could stay in the dungeon longer, I guess durability and potion restrict that, naturally. If I could stay in the dungeon longer, I could make more use of probably identify scrolls. So we've got a massive amount more damage because we went from... Hopefully they don't come this way. 19 to 23, 19 to 36, 21 to 38. That is a lot of damage shifts. So hopefully it makes a difference. See if they'll walk around. Can you figure it out? Can you figure it out, guys? I don't want to just aggro all of you at once, but... Just one of you needs to wander up. Can you wander up at a time? One at a time? If I could get that at bridge, that'd be great too, but... We're not gonna go all the way up. That's gonna aggro all of them anyway. Oh my gosh. How many hit points do you have? 80 to 90. There's no way. Okay, this guy. We got the unique here. He'll drop a magic. 10% of unique. We have enough to stagger them. We have do enough damage to stagger the boss. Come on. Come this way. Here, boy. Come on. War Staff. So, Bale leads you on this escapade, so to say. You end up dealing with Andariel, a lesser evil, by the definition of the game. And, you follow him only to find Duriel. Screw Duriel. I hate that fight, especially as a melee character. Worst ever, being slowed and in a small space. Whatever. Good skill and character checkpoint. But anyways, you get all the way to Act 3, and Act 3 shows you kind of more of their strategy, and you're going through the portal, but they, as far as I understand, they're actually going through different locations. I think we actually cleared the dungeon. That is good. What time are we at? That took most of our time. An hour per floor. Maybe we can improve on that. Sure. We'll grab a potion of mana. We'll replace it with a potion of life. You end up fighting Diablo in the Pandemonium Fortress thing. Oh boy.
I must be getting close.
She said it. She said it. That is exactly my opinion. I'm sorry. I have to do this. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm not an expert at this game. I just play one on TV.
Getting close.
Come on. Just, like, one dude at a time. I know you're there. I know you're there. Show yourself. Okay, that'll work, I guess. Two is okay. Okay, they have low armor. Don't seem to stagger me. I mean, they do because of the shield, but they're not perma-stunning me. Oh, another scroll of identify. Ooh, an amulet. Scroll of identify and an amulet. You're going to give me both at the same time. 19 to strength. I'm not sure that that helps me right now. Okay, we're going to Start save scumming here a little bit. Just a tad. It's gonna get real bad real quick here. But you fight Diablo in this Pandemonium Fortress thing. It's kind of... Pandemonium is like kind of a place in between worlds, I guess. Kind of. But, get everything in this room. We're gonna go around this corner here. It's gonna be scary. Because they can be like in these pockets, like right around the corner. And then we aggro like 7 of them at once, and we don't actually want that. It's gonna be difficult to go too far too fast. Creeping around like it's a horror game. Because it kind of is. Oh, Steel Lord. Oh boy, this is not gonna go well. Oh. Like, 2-shotted him. Thought they were a lot stronger than that. Okay, I'm glad I saved right then. I can use this treasure chest as a blocker. How do they have so much... Come on, let me hit. Let me hit. Let me in here. Take a turn. Take a turn, children. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ah. It's gonna be so slow going through here. If I was a sorcerer, I'd just blow everything up. I'd also be blown up if they ever got on me, but... but effectively, they trick you, story-wise here. I know I just keep... I get distracted by the gameplay. Storyline-wise, they're kind of tricking you. Diablo is hanging back behind, just like Duriel and Andariel and Mephisto and stuff. They're hanging back behind so that Bale can do the big thing. And maybe I was just too much of a kid back in the day, but that is such an interesting, like, tidbit and point of view that I repeat it occasionally to people like right now. And I just think it's so interesting as a concept that you think Diablo is the end-all be-all, and effectively so does your character. And as such, you linger in hell, pandemonium, whatever, to kill him, and he was a distraction all along. And the real goal was Bale the whole time. And they were obviously working on the expansion pack, as was really common back then. By the way, oh, crap. Well, we probably just died here. I just need to kill, like, 1 or 2 of you, and it'll be fine. My goodness gracious. I can, like, 3-shot you, but I can't actually hit you because you stagger the crap out of me. There we go. Luckily, I stagger them, too. There we go. Good stuff. I thought that was going to be a reload. But the idea that they're tricking you, they're telling you to do this, and so you do it, and because of that, the World Stone gets corrupted, and also kind of retconned in Diablo 3 of what that means. But just mildly, if I recall, it's just mildly retconned. Large axe, some money. This next corner is going to be a scary one again. There we go. Level up! There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Apocalypse. Put that over here somewhere. Put that down there. I don't know. Just kind of panic saving at this point. Just more dexterity. Always more dexterity, because that's what this character is. Just more dexterity. And we aggroed like 5 of them. This is bad. Yep. Yep. This is where I die. This is where I die. Okay. Well, just out of necessity and time. Okay, I think I just got 2 or 3 instead of like 5. Ooh, 2-shotted. Nice. I used 2 potions at once. Come on. Come on. There we go. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Just got to step away a couple times. You know, that they had this whole plan. Bale and Mephisto and Diablo, they had this whole plan like thought out. That was kind of the point. And it's like, okay, and then hell is supposed to spill through the gates, and then Diablo 3 just kind of ruined that. I'm sorry, Diablo 3 is not a bad game in my opinion, but it is not a good Diablo game. Also, killing off Cain with butterflies was... I'm still mad about it. Just a little bit, but still mad about it. You can't kill off a beloved character with that. It was like Diablo himself, or I don't even know, the Butcher. Maybe it might have felt better, but it just felt bad because no-name character that we've never heard of, that's not even a demon. Just a witch. I don't know. Anyways, the idea that the World Stone was the veil covering Sanctuary, and that the world is called Sanctuary because of the World Stone protecting it, and some other stuff, and then the lore just kind of goes sideways in Diablo 3, and a lot of that is just not happening, and the World Stone is destroyed, but it's 20 years later. Anyways. But I like the original idea that is kind of presented by this this YouTuber. I don't remember who it was. That we just really misunderstood the story. You know, that we were, so to say, hell-bent on killing Diablo, that by doing so, we actually enabled the world to fall into ruin by Baal. Is that a shrine? Nope, that's stairs. What's this? Up to town. Oh, let's use this once. So that we can get the crack in the world. There we go. And just all that storyline is really truly set up right here. Talking about the 3 prime evils, talking about the lesser evils, and then suddenly we have all these side characters and backstory that is just purely enabled in Diablo 2. And I think it's just such a good setup. And it was probably very accidental, to be honest. Nope, 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 stop attacking. Nope. It's like group pathfinding. It's purely accidental, I'm sure, as well, but... No. If I could run faster, I'd play Benny Hill. Maybe. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Moving again. Because they don't move at the exact same speed. They split up a little bit. Oh my gosh. but I can't hit them. And stagger one at a time, but I can't stagger both. Potion of full mana. I don't know how useful that is. My shield is about to break. Again. 5 out of 15. Okay. What are we at? We're at an hour. So I'll wrap up here. We've got this nice little exit gate, and I need to repair my shield again, and I need to buy potions, so... I actually have a strong opinion, and I might repeat this in the next video. I remember to write it down, honestly. Elixir of Dexterity. I don't know why he has like 4 of them. I think they're infinite purchasables.
Hello, my friend.
We have
Stay a while and listen.
pretty good stuff here. Let's see here. Indestructible Shield. 92% bonus armor. So probably around 17. Resist all 22%. That's not bad. 27 or 17 dexterity, also not bad. Requires 40 strength. Resist fire. 19 strength enables that. We can do this. 34. So it gives us 7 extra armor, so it's 17. That's what I said. Minus 10 light radius, 10 hit points. Honestly, just the extra armor right now is probably better. It's also indestructible, and we keep coming to town to repair the stupid shield, so it's kind of good in that sense.
Well, what can I do for you?
We will sell... Oh, that's... None of that. None of that is sellable. None of that is what we want to sell. Toss this back down. Go sell this staff. Story-wise, I think... and this is a weird opinion because I know even the original developers actually disagree with me on this. I think top-down ARPGs similar to Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, if especially taken more in the slower pace like Diablo 1, but potentially something like Torchlight 2, Grim Dawn, something like that, just, you know, just slow it down maybe even a little bit. I think these kind of styles of games are actually really good at presenting and giving a world and a story. And I see items. Can't talk. I see games as a form of media. You know, like, it's not just to play. It is an interactive piece of entertainment, sure, but it's not just to play, it's an experience. So whether you're playing something like Cookie Clicker, Diablo 1, or StarCraft, or Dota, or whatever, just to name games that I have played. How much gold do we have? We have enough. We could actually buy an elixir of strength. This will give us 1 strength. Yay! If you made it this far, please subscribe. If you made it this far, also make a comment. You know, I love your comments. I do read your comments. There's not a lot of you that watch these videos yet. Hopefully I'll get a few more here and there. As usual, I hope this made your day a little bit better, and take care of yourselves.